It came to my attention that Corey Holcomb was dissing me on his podcast and making veiled threats.
Why y'all people who don't know what's happening talking? All right, you're gonna have to prove it. It's some dude, push up in you faggo.
Before we get this video started, if you're in need of some money and you really need to find a way to get your hands on some quick cash, there's an app called Free Cash where they pay you to test out video games. You click the link in my description or you scan my QR code to download the app. Once you download the app, you can choose the games you want to test out and they pay you to test it out. It's a really easy way to make a couple extra $100 a month. It is all transparent, it's trackable, it's not a scam. They really do pay you. So if you need the money, download the app by clicking the link in my description and get started now. That's his new nickname for me, which is predictable. If Corey Holcomb doesn't like you, he's going to lie about you or allude to you being homosexual.
He got a page. Push up in you faggo. You'll see. You can't call black men. I am so against. I don't care what happens to a. But I know that you guys are riding the wave to call me a. Because y'all are trying to get me assassinated. Because what good is a in any society? What is a in any society?
I guess the you will see is him trying to send this veiled threat of he's going to sue me. If he knew anything about me, Corey Holcomb would know I've been sued over a dozen times by other YouTubers. I have flawless victory. I've never lost a lawsuit, and I've been sued over a dozen times, okay? Like, that should tell you everything you need to know about me, that a lawsuit to me is just another thing I have to deal with. I don't care. Now, choosing to spend your time responding back to these accusations by calling me names is definitely a choice, but I don't know if it's the right choice. If I was you, I would have used my time explaining exactly what the thoughts you had in your head about the minor stepdaughter that you allowed to get under the cover while you had no clothes on. What exactly the thoughts you had about her that you couldn't express out loud?
Real, one day I was living with this lady and her daughters crawled in the bed and I ain't have on
Yeah.
I was up under the cover.
Wow.
And I was like, oh And one of her
Tell
daughters
Mike,
was like,
rest in peace.
her daughter was, she was in high school. I think she was 15. Still not legal. You just can't tell your true thoughts.
Or maybe try to articulate, if you are not a pedo, how or why these words would have left your lips in the first place?
All of y'all kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best put. I'm saying, all of y'all kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best put. I'm saying.
Was that a slip of the tongue? Was that what you thought a joke was? Or maybe try to explain exactly what you meant when you confessed to having a good time and taking advantage of the laws in Iceland that allowed grown men to sleep with very young women. Or what exactly you meant when you said you had a good time in Iceland.
You go to other countries, I'm just saying, in America, most people only know what they know in America, but I've been to other countries, and in Iceland, I think the legal age to get with a girl is 13 years old.
Oh, my God.
Right, it blows people's mind when they hear it. But in Iceland, R. Kelly is not a criminal.
He's trying to get extradited.
He's a normal guy in Iceland. I went to Iceland, and you just can't offer him money and gifts. And I thought that was so unfair that you couldn't give him nothing after you was done with him.
This dude crazy. I'm not going to Iceland. So I assume you've been to Iceland and you took advantage of the laws. Is that what you're saying?
I had a great time in Iceland.
I don't know, man. If I was you, I would have used that time that you used to call me names. I would have used it to explain exactly why a baby sucking on a bottle makes me think the baby is promiscuous.
This past weekend, I saw this little girl. She had a Welch's grape juice bottle in her mouth. And she was about 5. She had the whole bottle, as far as it'll go, just sucking on it, walking with her mama. Somebody said, get that out her mouth. When they took it out her mouth, that baby said, You know when she stopped crying? When a man picked her up and put her in her lap and started bouncing with it. Then she stopped crying and was looking like this. I say, that's a little growing right there.
I don't know, man. If those things were too risque to address, I mean, you could have started with maybe the first video that got you in this situation in the first place.
Hey, you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
Yeah.
That's a grown.
Did you almost say 13? That's a grown woman? Nah, let's run it back.
Hey, you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
Yeah.
That's a grown. The vagina been on this planet 14 years. I've said this before on the show also. Do you know if a woman 16 years old gives you a baby, that is going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. That is going to be one of the healthiest babies possible.
Hey, that's nasty. 2, that's just a lie. But it'll be asking too much for me to ask you to use your time to actually explain why you chose to misrepresent and lie about that stat to fit whatever weird and creepy narrative you wanted to fit. But no, you chose to use your time to call me names, to say I have a BBL, and to talk about me being fat. Yeah, bro, I'm fat. I know this. But even I felt like the little girls that you were objectifying when you started talking about how thick I am. I said, bruh, like, this is really, bruh. You talked about everything but the actual subject at hand, Corey.
Renault says wasn't that many cameras back in them days.
Wasn't that many cameras back in them days.
Renault.
Come see you. Come see you. These cameras make all these money. What's this name? I call them in the booty.
Oh,
This
that bottle.
this is surviving out here based off the safety of cameras. Cause he been talking crazy. I ain't even worried about what he said about me. This be saying, and when I saw this, I saw this.
No case, nigga.
This nigga got a BBL.
Nigga. Oh yeah.
I ain't never seen. This nigga got a BBL, dog.
Yep.
This nigga thick like a stripper in the South Club in South Carolina.
Okay.
This nigga got a BBL. I'm like, what is this talking about? And he got a grandmama face. Yeah. So, Corey, it's over for you. It's over for you. Bitch, you don't know me. You just found out about me. I've been out here. I survived in these streets with no deal.
Flacco from North Dakota didn't tell you that.
Is he?
Yeah, he didn't tell you that. He didn't say that to you.
No, he didn't say where he was from. He just keep my name in his mouth because he trying to get some paper, so he used my name and likeness.
From North Dakota, and he ain't. Stop it. Stop it.
Out here with a BBL talking crazy to man. It's all good though. Man, this nigga got a BBL, dog. Look this nigga up. This nigga thick like a like the bitch Lane Branch who wear the medium top but the 4XL bottom. Get your cake ass out of here. Anyway.
Hey, listen, man, I appreciate the infatuation with how I fill up my jeans, but I don't roll that way, man. You know, I'm not a homosexual. I would appreciate if you stop observing and objectifying me, man. It feels weird. But, yeah, like, you see how far he went not to address what people tune in for? Like, if you go to the comment section, people are tuning in to hear him talk about these clips and why he says such a thing in the name of quote-unquote jokes when nothing I heard was a joke or nothing I heard was funny. Now, on top of talking about me having a BBL and talking about my body and me being thick and, sending veiled threats, Corey Holcomb would also spend his time peddling these weird conspiracies, right? Comparing himself to Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. and Michael Jackson and claiming that I and TMZ were trying to get him assassinated.
I don't walk around living in fear, but I fear for my life now because I see what has been said about me, and they are desperate to bring me down because the word has been thrown in the mix. And let me tell you something. This is deep. I have never been accused of being a. I have never had charges of being a. This is something that's coming from the mass media, TMZ, Ever since they said what they said, I have been, they trying to get at me for real. Let me tell you something, what they do. Because they did this to Michael Jackson. They did this to Martin Luther King. They did this to Malcolm X. They did this to so many people. When they ready to come get you, they assassinate your character so people don't look at you as a human being. They look at you as a villain. So they're using mass media now to come holler at your boy. This isn't little weak bloggers. Little weak bloggers have been talking crazy about me ever since I've been on air.
This has to be some type of mental illness that I'm not equipped to diagnose. This has narcissism or something, man. We told this man, hey, Corey, can you stop like saying these nasty things about underage people? Now they're trying to kill me. Not trying to kill. Why would they try to kill you? Like, why would the Matrix be after you? Why would you include yourself in the same breath as Michael Jackson or Martin Luther King Jr.? We know why they wanted to take out like Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson owned half of Sony ATV. Like Michael Jackson owned half of the publishing in the music industry that was worth $1 billion. That's why they wanted to get him out. And once they got Michael Jackson out, they bought a catalog that was worth $1 billion. 30 years ago, they bought it for like $600 million 30 years later. That's why they wanted to take out Michael Jackson. They wanted to take out MLK because MLK was pivoting. MLK got caught up to the con game. MLK was now preaching is rich versus poor, and the rich was not going to allow the poor to wake up and stop fighting among each other. What exactly is Corey Holcomb preaching? What exactly is Corey Holcomb like disturbing that's going to make the Matrix and the elite say, oh yeah, we need to get out Corey Holcomb out of. Bro, Corey Holcomb is a ninja with a mic and a podcast, bro. That's it. There ain't nothing Corey Holcomb is saying that has people attention. And when I say people, I mean those people. And when I say those people, you know what I mean when I say those. There's nothing Corey Holcomb is putting out here that's on them folks' radar, bruh. Corey Holcomb is an ignorant igger. That's it. He's ignorant. All right? Corey Holcomb relates to the bottom feeder of our community. That's Corey Holcomb's audience. Corey Holcomb ain't out here politically disturbing things that's going to make people want to go after. Well, what? No. Bro, TMZ reports on every celebrity. You think if TMZ had a video of, I don't know, man, naming somebody you think is a media dog. If TMZ had a video of Dwayne The Rock Johnson doing to that woman what you did, punching a woman outside of a comedy club, you think TMZ wouldn't post it? If them posting it, what? Like that would be them what, going after Dwayne Johnson? No. They'll just be TMZ being TMZ, reporting on exactly what they report on, which is celebrity news and brain rot. You are not as important as you think you are.
And I've never lived like that. But I understand the media firestorm that's happening to Corey Holcomb because, these people know I have evidence against them that's going to bring them down, so they have to destroy my credibility first. They have to destroy my credibility like I'm a villain. But I want to say to TMZ, who I know is watching, I've already given the evidence to my lawyer and a few other people. So it's out of my hands. So if you guys want to come at me, there's nothing I can do. You know the case is coming. You know the case is coming. Sean Hawley, TMZ, and of course the drug addict woman. I mean, she has nothing to lose, so she'll do whatever you guys want her to do. She'll say whatever you guys want her to say. But my day in court is coming. And I don't even have time for court because I live a glorious life.
I think Corey is having a hard time identifying who his enemy is. Bro, a lot of us, now I'll be real, like before that particular video and a compilation of you saying the things you said, before that video hit the internet, there was really no real disgust with Corey Holcomb. After that video, I don't know, I'm kind of put off. But before the video or before the evidence of the nasty things that Corey Holcomb says, a lot of people who was like reacting to Corey or even like be indulging or being invested in this Corey Holcomb saga, a lot of people were fans of the podcast. Now, after that audio drop, and you refusing to address the audio in the clips and apologize for it and explain out certain things, it's going to be really hard for a lot of people to go back to being fans until you address what you address. Now, I never outright stated Corey Holcomb is a pedo, right? Because I was being charitable the first time I covered this. But after playing back what I played, bruh, that's the very definite. Pedo is you being attracted or sexually attracted to adolescents. Corey Holcomb just says kid privates are the best privates. How would he know that if he never indulged? So I was being charitable the first time. And he took me being charitable as what? As a weakness? Bro, I don't know, man. Listen, man, Corey, stop being dramatic, bro. All right? Address what you said and move on. It's really that simple, man. All right? But calling me names, like, come on, bro. The entire internet has called me names, bro. Like, this not bothering me, bro. There's tweets with 10 million views out there making fun of how fat I am. Like, come on, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Was Flacco wrong for reacting to what I reacted to? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how Jesse Lee Peterson got humiliated and embarrassed again on his own show. I'm going to see you guys in this video here somewhere on my screen. If you enjoy my video, send me a hype to this video to help me push this video in the algorithm. Hypes are the best way to help small creators get in the algorithm. I'm going to see you guys in this video, okay? Out of here, folks. Peace.